Alright, back on. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, and so obviously in today's video, you're doing the Darkest Mind wrap up. So, in the Darkest Minds wrap up, we are going to be talking about, drumroll please, obviously, the Darkest Minds, since it is the Darkest Minds wrap up. So I finished the Darkest Minds. Oh, what, 400 something pages, I guess? Yeah, 488 pages of it. It was a 9 point, can't even give it that high. It was an 8.5. Nope, can't even give it that high. Let's say a 5 out of 10, just because it was a little boring. I did not like it as much as I thought I would, but there's more. So there's Never Fade, In the Afterlight, Through the Dark, and the Darkest League. So if you get one of these, the Never Fade, In the Afterlight, and Through the Dark, if you look really closely, you can see there's like, see right here, there's an A, an R, and a K. So if you get those like this, you'll get the Darkest Mind. If you get that, if you get a book like that version, and not the movie version, because this is the movie version that I have. If you get one of those, the D in the Darkest Minds will be a white color instead of like an orange color like it is. And then you can put them together and they'll spell out dark. For the last book, which is 5, which is the Darkest League, which is kind of cool, I guess. But the reason why I'm ranking it so low is because I've seen the movie. And I know you're not supposed to compare the book to the movie because they are two different things. But I do have to say, the movie is 110 times better than the book. Just because. Now I'm going to explain to you guys why I think the movie is better. Because the book gives off way too much detail. The movie is 2 hours. Obviously, the book is supposed to be more detailed, but it should not have the first 10 chapters of the book of just detail and backstory. Like, I've read this book in like 3 weeks, but I cannot explain to you guys how much I wanted to close the book and throw it aside and not read any more of it. Because to me, a book should be interesting and it should grab the reader's attention. This book did not grab my attention at all. I was listening to the audiobook of it and I was like, okay, maybe it'll get better towards the end, or maybe it'll get better towards the middle. It never got better, guys. Ever. The entire book. I was like, okay, it's kind of weird. But ow. I just fell. I can't even really recommend it to you guys. Just turn it. But I can't even recommend it to you guys just because the book, for me, personally, was not a good book. I wouldn't read it again. I wouldn't recommend reading it. But if you do decide to read it, comment down below what your thoughts were on it. It's 7:38 p.m. I'm going to head to do a laundry and figure out which book I'm going to start audiobook-wise, because my next book that I have to physically read is How to Disappear, and I don't really want to read How to Disappear physically yet until I start my job, which I haven't started it yet. I'm also going to bring this for school. I'm going to bring it to school and read it at school some. I'm probably going to read like a chapter a day at school, but I'm not starting it till June. What is it? 7th? Yes, I'm not starting it till June 7th, which is partially through the month of June. But yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring it to school, and hopefully, hold on. I'm hoping I can read the first 114 pages, which is the first 10 chapters, at school in 5 days. That means I have to read 2 chapters a day at school. And if I can do that, I will start it the 7th, but if not, I will wait till July to read it. And while doing that, or I'll wait till I start my job to read it if I don't finish the first 10 chapters this week of school, which is actually 4 days. So if I don't finish, if I'm not able to read 10 chapters in 4 days at school, I will resort to reading this. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, which, by the way, if I find an audiobook on it, I'll read it. If not, I'm going to butcher the name of this. So, Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. Which right now I'm going on to YouTube. Y'all can't even see it. But I'm going on to YouTube to find one of those books. Because if I can, I'll read them, obviously, audiobookly, starting tomorrow. If not, I will find a different book to physically or audiobookly read. The Sun is Also a Star. Also, by the way, this is a major motion picture, which I haven't read yet, which I haven't watched yet. I'm waiting until I read the book. Audiobook. I can't even figure out if it's... Hold on, I'll be right back. I found a 5-minute audiobook that will bring me a little bit into the audiobook. Okay, hold up. Hold up. It has it has an exclusive read the book that everyone fell in love with. Everything. I really, really do love this book. Everything. I love the book and the movie of it. If you want me to read the book again, I will. If you want me to watch the movie again, I will, and do an overview. My favorite part is the Life is Short spoiler review by Madeline. I love those. But it's Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes. Spoiler alert. Algernon is a mouse. The mouse dies. Freaking love it. Also, there's an exclusive essay by Nicola Yoon on the power of words, and here's well. It's a true love story between two teens passing through the universe, floating on their own stars and destined for their future. It is also a love letter to the universe and all the stardust particles that make up wishes and dreams. I read this book with a notepad and highlighter because it was also a life manual that answers the question, how did this, a chance encounter or an unfulfilled dream, come to pass? Nicola Yoon, who starts the novel with Carl Sagan and this anecdote about apple pie and starting from scratch, exquisitely demonstrates how we all play a role in this endless love affair between art and science. A Jamaican immigrant girl and a Korean American boy are connected in the tiniest of ways, like the atoms and neutrons in Sagan's apple pie. The ultimate result is a big bang of a love story that expands and contracts in a mere 12 hours. The Sun is also Star is Yoon's second novel, and it will certainly pull at readers' heartstrings, much like the omnipotent hands of the all-knowing universe. An interview with Nicola Yoon by IBI Zubo, author of National Book Award finalist American Street. The book itself is 344 pages, so I will audiobook listen to the first 5 minutes of this and see how it goes, and then if I can't find the rest of it, I'll read audiobookly the other book. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.